Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Commander Hoops Celtic. This is your first time coming across the channel. If you could subscribe, thumbs up or a comment below would be really appreciated. I won't go on too much about this, probably about 5 minutes, talking about the result today. Another trip to Hampden for the Celtic fans. We're into the cup final. Celtic won, St Johnstone 0 in the Premier Sports semi-final. We knocked out the holders today. It was a tough game. We got over the line in the second half thanks to James FORREST, the substitute, bagging that goal. Look, I thought at spells of the game we were going to go to extra time. At half time I was like, this is going to go to extra time, because we had a lot of the ball in their half in the last third, but we just couldn't do much with it. We couldn't test the keeper out today, not a lot. But at the end of the day, it was a phenomenal tribute for Bertie Auld from the Celtic fans. Both ends of the goals, they were unbelievable. You know, at the start of the game, there was obviously the Bertie on the left hand side, and then the right hand side, the Green Brigade done a phenomenal tribute for Bertie in the 67th minute. The big banner of his face, and then the pyro, and then the fireworks. Some fans will get angry and say, look, we're going to get fined for the pyro and for the fireworks. At the end of the day, this is a club legend. Seldon's beautiful, and the tribute to put on tonight was phenomenal. But on the pitch, you know what, it was a hard one to take. I felt like the defence done quite well. We kept another clean sheet. It's been nine games unbeaten under Ange in this run of games. You know, like we're at to win a couple of risky away games, a couple of games in Europe away, home and away, and we're into a cup final as well. Who would have thought it? Look, there's something special's happening on that pitch. Something special is happening with that coaching staff and Ange. People might laugh and say, well, Kennedy and Strachan need gone. They do need gone. But for the time being, we're not here to criticise their actions from last season. This season, we're in a cup final. We're going to hopefully win it. Hopefully it's going to set us up for going into the new year, playing our arch rivals, knock them off the table, build momentum, and see what happens, because I felt Callum McGregor's performance today as a captain, he was fantastic, pushing up that pitch. I felt with Near Beaton in that defensive midfield, yes, he got booked at the start of the game. I was a bit worrying, but he held his ground. Yes, Welch had to come off, and he slopped back in defensive as a centre back. But Carter Vickers, I thought, was outstanding. Interceptions from him was brilliant, taking the ball up the pitch, picking a pass, phenomenal. Joe Hart, my heart was in my mouth. A couple of chances. O'Halloran nearly capitalised in the first half for Joe Hart not clearing his balls. You know, not clearing the ball, and it was unbelievable. And then the second half, he done the same thing. But performances from the team, I thought the whole team looked good. Abada was a bit hot and cold today, I have to say, but Yote stood out for me a mile away. He was the man of the match. Like, that flick in the first half for that cross, unfortunate, no one capitalised onto it. David Turnbull was unfortunate. About David Turnbull, I thought the booking on him was quite harsh. The booking on Kyogo was harsh today, considering they tried to bully us on the pitch, and that's what happens in football. You know, the opposition will try to bully you and try to make you lose the head, but Kyogo was right to stand up to Bryanson and push him, because there was no need for him to go in. Literally, the whistle was blown, and he went in 3 seconds later and tried to take out Kyogo's skull, which was absolutely disgraceful. The same with Sean Rooney. I know Sean Rooney's a big team, good player, but there was no need for that elbow in the ear to Welch. There was no need for it. It was reckless. The referee, his decision today, even the book, Callum Davison, was shocking. It's just poor refereeing, I felt, and that's the joys of Scottish football. The referees are just not up to standards. But we got over the line. James came on. Jota had a good part to the goal. Obviously, they were saying in the studio on Premier Sports that there was a bit of a handball there. He took the ball on, passed it into the box. They tried to clear their lines, and Jamesy capitalised to it. But the place went bonkers. It's great to see the fans back in. It's great to see Ange. Ange was blowing kisses up. Don't know if it's his wife or the board. At the end, straight over to the fans. And they were all, even the players were over to the fans. And Kyogo gave his jersey to a little kid and all. It was just great to see. You know, there's such a unity there with that squad of players that are coming in this season, and they're at the tasting the hand and success, and they're going to hope you go another step further and lift the cup, because as I said yesterday, on the channel. I had a feeling James Forrest would come on and score. I've been shouting for all week, and he just looks sharp. He just has that physicality about him. He just looks sharp. He looks like the James Forrest that we had 3 or 4 seasons ago under Brendan Rodgers. He just looks like, it's that experience of the big games James always steps up in. We're going to Europa League games. He obviously scored there against Aberdeen as well in the League Cup semi-finals under Brendan Rodgers as well. So he has experience of doing it, and I'd start Jamesy. I just think Abad is his form's dipped at the moment. Maybe just needs to be a super sub for the time being. Mikey Johnson came on towards the end. He had a chance, took it around the keeper, but St. Johnson, obviously Xander Clark at the end got capitalised onto the save. But Jota was just class, different level today, and sometimes he gets asked questions in the media and he doesn't understand what they're saying because of the thick Scottish accents. But look, he's a vital player and we need to sign him permanently. As I said before on this channel, let it roll out to the end of the season and then we make a decision, because his form is unbelievable at the moment. And as soon as we start getting these players back, Tom Rogers back, Starfelt back, Julian back, our squad's going to get stronger. They'll be fighting in these positions. But Anthony Ralston today was just unbelievable. He was class. Even Jovanovic was class. He picked out a lovely pass towards Jota, and even to Callum McGregor. He's just, we have leaders on that pitch, but we need to maintain the form. We have a tough run of games coming. Our next game is over in Germany against Leverkusen. I'm not optimistic about getting a result there because we're playing against a Champions League team, you could say. But all we can do is have a bit of faith, go over, test the waters. We've scored away so far in Europe, the Varas and Betis, so never say never. But today was about getting to a cup final, which we accomplished. We got a clean sheet, we made the fans happy. There was a lovely tribute for Bertie, and James is at the coming back and at the scoring for us. Unfortunately, Kyogo didn't have enough chances on goal. He came on, Sorrow came on, but James McCarthy, I have to give it to him. He came on for 15 minutes to go, and he got stuck in when we needed him, and that's what we need. We need people to go in there and throw their bodies, and that's what happened today. So subscribe to the channel. Speak to us all soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and roll on tours tonight against Leverkusen. Hail, up the Celts.